Meanwhile, Zimbabwe's Electoral Commission says that presidential candidates accused of flouting electoral laws may not face sanction. Commissioner Qhubani Moyo has suggested that when these cases are considered, the greater environment will be taken into account. Chriselda Lewis has more on this.
While responding to the fate of the two presidential candidates accused of violating the Electoral Act, the Zimbabwe Electoral Commission says the police are the only authority that can handle this matter, as the ZEC does not have investigative powers. However, Commissioner Qhubani Moyo hinted that the two may not face action.
I think sometimes it becomes necessary to look at the political environment and see the impact of certain actions and decisions. I'm sure that some of these offenses might be overtaken by events. Look, it was the heat of the moment during elections. I'm sure some of them might be used as case studies of what not to do, but surely I doubt if anything severe could be done.
Earlier this week, ZEC said it had reported MDC Alliance leader Nelson Chamisa to the police for campaigning at a press conference during the electoral cooling-off period and therefore illegal. However, the Commission refused to name the second accused. The Electoral Commission has been accused of causing unnecessary delays in the release of the results and bowing to political pressure. But the ZEC chairperson has refuted this.
If you push, I will not budge. I know the rules of the game. The rules are very clear, and no matter what is thrown at me, I will not budge.
In a preliminary report, civil society says while the run-up to the election and polling day was relatively peaceful, there were pockets of intimidation.
At 2% of the polling stations, there were incidents of intimidation, harassment or violence, of which half targeted women. Similarly, at 2% of the polling stations, someone attempted to disrupt voting.
As the results trickle in, more are expected to be announced during the day. Chriselda Lewis, SABC News in Harare, Zimbabwe.